Prime Minister Modi urges BJP mayors to focus on holistic development of cities and ease of living. External Affairs Minister holds talks with his UAE, Indonesian, Egyptian and Cuban counterparts on sidelines of UNGA session. Union Minister of State Pratima Bhomik visits Kifire district in Nagaland, attends various programs. Relief for women under Indira Medi Universal Widow Pension Scheme in Assam. Chief Minister provides one-time financial assistance. And Mizoram Chief Minister interacts with officials of Asian Development Bank, discusses various development projects in the state. Good evening, viewers. Welcome to the Northeast News Bulletin. This is Jolly Khoikia Gogoi bringing to you the stories in detail. Starting with national news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has urged mayors of BJP-led municipal corporations to focus on holistic development of their cities and give priority to ease of living. Addressing a two-day BJP mayors conclave at Gandhinagar today through video conferencing, the Prime Minister asked them to work for the betterment of their cities through people's participation. He said the municipal corporations are closely connected with the day-to-day lives of the people, so it is a responsibility of the mayors to gain the trust of the citizens. He said the BJP government is focusing on building smart amenities in the cities. Notably, Party President Jagat Prakash Nadda, Gujarat Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, including more than 100 mayors and deputy mayors of BJP-ruled municipal corporations across the country participated in the conclave.
मेट्रो नेटवर्क 250 किलोमीटर से भी कम था। आज देश में मेट्रो नेटवर्क 775 किलोमीटर से भी ज्यादा हो चुका है। 1000 किलोमीटर के नए मेट्रो रूट पर आज काम चल रहा है। हमारा प्रयास है कि हमारे शहर होलिस्टिक लाइफस्टाइल का भी केंद्र बने। आज 100 से अधिक शहरों में स्मार्ट सुविधाओं का निर्माण किया जा रहा है। इन अभियान के तहत अभी तक देश भर में 75,000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक के प्रोजेक्ट्स पूरे किए जा चुके हैं।
Vice President Jagdeep Dhankar has said democracy and economy flourish when transparency and accountability are reflected at each stage in a governance system. Inaugurating the 49th National Management Convention in New Delhi today, he said the leaders of the industry play a critical role in improving efficiency in the economy. Dhankar added that India is among the global leaders in use of digital technology for nearly everything from education to business to governance. The Vice President said the Indian industry has a crucial responsibility in the upliftment of the farm sector. If the farmer progresses, India progresses, he said.
Critical affirmative role in shaping India's incremental trajectory in all facets. In very challenging times.
In more national news, External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar held talks with his UAE, Indonesian, Egyptian and Cuban counterparts on the sidelines of UN General Assembly in New York last night. Jaishankar said their bilateral ties are growing strongly in the areas of defense, trade and investments, and cooperation in new initiatives like green hydrogen and ammonia, and education sectors will further bolster them. Jaishankar also met with the Foreign Minister of Cuba, Bruno Rodriguez Parilla, and held talks to strengthen ties with the island nation in the Caribbean region. Further, Jaishankar congratulated the President of the 77th session of the United Nations General Assembly, Sabah Korosi, on his priorities for UNGA 77th session. They expressed happiness at the growing engagements of India with Latin American countries and reviewed the entire spectrum of India-CELAC relations. The meeting also took stock of developments towards a post-COVID pandemic economic recovery. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has said the future of finance in India is going to be driven more and more by the digitization of banking and related services. She said the digitization has helped bring greater ease of financial services in terms of banks, financial institutions and customer, and it will be further strengthened in the next 25 years. Sitharaman said this while addressing the third edition of LEADS program on theme Future of Finance organized by FICCI in New Delhi. She mentioned that the global average of fintech adoption is 64%, while it is 87% in India. Talking about growth of UPI transactions, she mentioned that UPI has set a target to process 1 billion transactions per day in the next 5 years.
Are specific in the fintech area. So you find that the linkage between startups, the unicorns, private equity, and also those which are getting connected to fintech is very clearly established. Startups, the total startups of which those connected to fintech, unicorns, number of unicorns which are very linked to fintech, and also the monies coming to support them from the private equity are all pushing them very quickly in their path of progress.
Prime Minister Narendra Modi has time and again worked towards development of Northeast and thrived to make the region the new engine for India's growth. The central government is leaving no stone unturned for the development of Ashtha Lakshmi. Union Health Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandavia said this by sharing a video through his Twitter handle. He informed that Northeast has made rapid strides in healthcare, which includes inauguration of 7 cancer hospitals, with 7 currently under construction. Meanwhile, 21 medical colleges will be opened, including 1 AIMS in the coming years.
दिल्ली में तभी देखा जाता था जब यहाँ चुनाव होते, लेकिन हमने पूर्वोत्तर के लिए एक्ट ईस्ट का संकल्प लिया है। ईश्वर ने इस क्षेत्र को इतने प्राकृतिक संसाधन दिए हैं, इतना सामर्थ्य दिया है, यहाँ विकास की, टूरिज्म की इतनी संभावना है। नॉर्थ ईस्ट की इन संभावनाओं पर अब काम हो रहा है।
Moving on to the Northeast now, Union Minister of State Pratima Bhomik, who reached Kifire district of Nagaland, reviewed the district's performance on 5 KPIs under Aspirational District Program, including health and nutrition, education, among others. Earlier, she discussed a wide range of issues such as welfare of Divyangjans and senior citizens, Nasha Mukta Bharat Abhiyan implementation, formation of new DDRCs in districts, setting up new CRC in Dimapur. She also held meeting with the State Commissioner, Disability Director, Social Welfare and other related departments in Raj Bhavan, Kohima. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Nefi Rio and Deputy Chief Minister Y. Paton met the Union Minister of State and held discussions on various issues related to welfare of citizens of the state on Monday. In Assam, Chief Minister Dr. Hemanta Biswa Sarma distributed sanction letters for one-time assistance of ₹25,000 to women beneficiaries aged 18 to 45 years whose husbands expired on or after 1 April 2019 under Indira Miri Universal Widow Pension Scheme. He also handed over checks of ₹1 lakh to 308 families who lost their homes to floods this year. It may be mentioned that 6 lakh new beneficiaries will be covered under Orunodoi scheme and ration cards will be issued to 10 lakh new families. Ration card holders will get medical insurance up to 5 lakh rupees per year.
আজি আমি এই বান সাহায্যৰ এটা ক্ৰমক আৰু এটা পৰ্যায়লৈ আগুৱাই লৈ গৈ যি 308টা পৰিয়ালৰ সম্পূৰ্ণ ঘৰ বানপানীয়ে উটুৱাই লৈ গৈছিলে তেওঁলোকে আগতে লাভ কৰা 92,000 টকাৰ উপৰিও মুখ্যমন্ত্ৰী সাহায্য পুঁজিৰ পৰা আৰু 1 লাখকৈ অতিৰিক্ত পুঁজি।
Mizoram Chief Minister Zoramthanga and officials of Asian Development Bank, headquarters New Delhi, had a talk on various possible development areas for Mizoram. The Chief Minister called on ADB Country Director Takeo Konishi along with Deputy Country Director Ho Yoon Zeong at the ADB headquarters. Various development projects under the aegis of ADB in Mizoram were addressed at the meeting. Meanwhile, Chief Minister Zoramthanga also had a meeting with officials of Manohar Parrikar Institutes for Defence Studies and Analysis in New Delhi today. Earlier on Monday, Zoramthanga had a fruitful meeting with delegates from India, Brazil Chamber of Commerce, where they discussed potential areas for cooperation, especially in the pharmaceutical sector. In line with TB elimination program launched by President Draupadi Murmu aiming to eradicate tuberculosis from India, Mizoram Governor Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati has now inaugurated state-wide adoption of Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan. Health Minister Dr. R. Lal Thangliana was also present during the inauguration at Raj Bhavan on Monday. Under this campaign, the governor adopted 20 TB patients under Nikshay Mitra program. He said they expect to eradicate TB from Mizoram by 2025, and efforts from government, NGOs, churches and villagers collectively can help achieve this goal. Staying with Mizoram, Chief Information Commissioner of Mizoram Information Commission, Lalno Moya Chawang, met Governor Dr. Hari Babu Kambhampati at Raj Bhavan today. In this meeting, Information Commissioner Zoram Moya was also present. In his interaction with Governor, Lalno Moya gave a short but detailed briefing on the implementation of suo motu disclosures by state departments as per Section 4 of RTI Act. He also shared the improvement of RTI activities and increase in application since the implementation of RTI online in Mizoram. It may be mentioned that the Mizoram Information Commission will be organizing RTI Week commencing on 6th October, wherein Governor Hari Babu Kambhampati will grace the event as the chief guest. The 8th convocation of the University of Science and Technology, Meghalaya, was held today in the presence of Vice-Chancellor, heads of institutions and dignitaries. Altogether, 1,305 graduates were awarded degrees, out of which 15 scholars were awarded PhD degrees, 775 students were awarded postgraduate degrees, and 515 students were awarded undergraduate degrees. Education Minister of Meghalaya, Lakhmen Rumboi, and host of Vice-Chancellor graced the occasion as guests of honor. Addressing the gathering, Meghalaya Governor Satyapal Malik congratulated all the awardees, including Padma Shri Manas Chaudhary and Dr. N.N. Datta, and thanked USTM for giving recognition of great works done by the awardees. In cricket, India will take on Australia in the first T20 international match of 3-match series today. The match will be played at Punjab Cricket Association Stadium in Mohali at 7:30 p.m. This will be first game that India will play after finishing off their Asia Cup 2022 journey with a win over Afghanistan. India will face South Africa in a 3-match one-day international and 3-match T20 international series from September 28. Now, before we end the news, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Modi urges BJP mayors to focus on holistic development of cities and ease of living. External Affairs Minister holds talks with his UAE, Indonesian, Egyptian and Cuban counterparts on sidelines of UNGA session. Union Minister of State Pratima Bhomik visits Kifire district in Nagaland, attends various programs. Relief for women under Indira Miri Universal Widow Pension Scheme in Assam. Chief Minister provides one-time financial assistance. And Mizoram Chief Minister interacts with officials of Asian Development Bank, discusses various development projects in the state. And that brings us to the end of this evening's bulletin. Thank you for tuning in. Namaskar.